Explosive news alert. Arsenal is making waves in the Champions League, but can they conquer Europe's giants like Bayern Munich and PSG? We're diving deep into the possibilities and the doubts surrounding the Gunners' European dream. Plus, Arsenal's own Declan Rice is spilling the tea on how Mikel Arteta can unleash the full power of Eberechi Eze, turning him into a truly frightening force on the pitch. Get ready for some tactical insights. And what did we learn from Arsenal's latest victory? We're breaking down the key takeaways, including Eberechi Eze's X Factor and the crucial role of Declan Rice in their march forward. Plus, a look at their upcoming quarter-final clash. Finally, Pep Guardiola drops a stunning admission about Arsenal ahead of that massive Carabao Cup final clash. Who does he think is the best team in Europe right now? Don't go anywhere, you need to hear this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Arsenal's Champions League hopes tested by European heavyweights. Arsenal has officially booked their spot in the Champions League quarterfinals with a solid 2-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen, securing a 3-1 aggregate win. But the celebrations are tempered with a dose of reality from former striker Troy Deeney, who believes two European titans, Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain, stand in the way of Arsenal lifting the coveted trophy this season. Deeney, speaking on CBS Sports, expressed a weird feeling about Arsenal's Champions League prospects. While acknowledging their consistent winning form and ability to grind out results, he pointed to performances that, at times, allowed opponents like Leverkusen to create chances. He specifically highlighted that while Arsenal beat Bayern in the group stage, a two-legged tie against the German giants or the star-studded PSG would present a significantly tougher challenge. Deeney suggests that while Arsenal are progressing and showing a steely nastiness under Mikel Arteta, they haven't yet demonstrated the dominance needed to overcome the very best in Europe over two legs, especially in the latter stages of the competition. Fans and pundits are weighing in, with many agreeing that while Arsenal are a formidable force domestically, the Champions League presents a different level of competition. The question remains, can Mikel Arteta's side find that extra gear to overcome the likes of Bayern Munich and PSG when it truly matters? This European debate is heating up, but will Arsenal's performance in their next big match up to the hype? Stick around as we break down how one of their stars is being tipped for even greater things. Declan Rice reveals the secret to unleashing Eberechi Eze's full potential. In the wake of Arsenal's impressive Champions League progression, midfielder Declan Rice has shared valuable insights into how manager Mikel Arteta can elevate Eberechi Eze's game to new heights. Eze, who scored a stunning goal in the recent 2-0 victory against Bayer Leverkusen, has shown flashes of brilliance since his move from Crystal Palace, but Rice believes there's more to unlock. Rice described Eze as having one of the best shots I've seen, left foot and right foot, emphasizing the need to consistently get him into dangerous attacking positions. He stated, "Around the edge of the box, left foot and right foot, there are not many players I've seen hit the ball better than him. We need to keep giving him the ball around the edge because he can make things happen." This sentiment was echoed by Eze himself, who called his goal a special goal he'll remember, and manager Mikel Arteta, who praised Eze's technique and the impact he has on the team. Fans are buzzing about Eze's potential, especially after his spectacular Champions League debut goal. The discussion online is focused on how this partnership between Rice and Eze, fueled by tactical guidance from Arteta, could make Arsenal even more potent in crucial upcoming fixtures. Eze's X Factor is undeniable, but what else did we learn from Arsenal's latest triumph? We've got the key takeaways you need to know and a preview of their next major challenge. Arsenal's winning formula, Eze's magic and Rice's drive. Arsenal continues its dominant run across all competitions, with a convincing 2-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen securing their Champions League quarterfinal berth. Eberechi Eze's spectacular opening goal, followed by a composed finish from Declan Rice, sealed a 3-1 aggregate win, setting up a tie against Sporting CP. This win keeps their quadruple aspirations alive, especially with an FA Cup tie and a Carabao Cup final against Manchester City on the horizon. The match showcased Arsenal's attacking fluidity and defensive security. Manager Mikel Arteta, while celebrating the win, also showed his tactical acumen by making substitutions with an eye on the upcoming Wembley final. Eberechi Eze, signed for his unpredictable spark in the final third, delivered a performance that suggests he's cementing his place in the number 10 role, even with other key players returning. His ability to create something out of nothing, like his stunning swiveling strike, is proving invaluable. Furthermore, the return of Ben White to right back seemed to revitalize Bukayo Saka, with the pair demonstrating their strong on-field understanding, creating numerous chances throughout the first half. Supporters are thrilled with the team's resilience and depth, particularly highlighting Ezes' impactful performance and the re-established connection between White and Saka. The team's ability to grind out results, combined with moments of individual brilliance, is fueling optimism for the remainder of the season. With Arsenal firing on all cylinders, attention now turns to a massive cup final. And guess what? Even Pep Guardiola has something to say about the Gunners' current form. Guardiola's stunning admission, Arsenal is Europe's best, ahead of Carabao Cup final. In a dramatic turn of events, while Arsenal celebrated their Champions League progression with a 2-0 win over Bayer Leverkusen, rivals Manchester City faced a disappointing exit from the same competition, losing to Real Madrid. This stark contrast sets the stage for an epic Carabao Cup final showdown between Mikel Arteta's Arsenal and Pep Guardiola's City. Following City's European exit, Guardiola himself made a remarkable statement, admitting that Arsenal is currently the best team in England and potentially Europe. He cited their consistent results throughout the season, noting their few defeats and strong performances, particularly in the Champions League group stage. Guardiola stated, "We will challenge against the best team in England, so far, the best team in Europe." He sees facing Arsenal as the ultimate test and a good mirror to assess his own team's capabilities. Despite City's trophy-winning gene, Guardiola acknowledges Arsenal's dominant league position and the unpredictable nature of a cup final. The football world is abuzz with Guardiola's praise, with many seeing it as a sign of Arsenal's genuine threat this season. While Arsenal aims for their first major silverware in years, the tactical battle between Arteta and Guardiola, with their recent history of draws, promises to be intense. What a clash that will be! But before we dive into the final whistle, let's quickly recap all the top stories we've covered today. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Arsenal solidify their Champions League quarterfinal spot, while facing doubts from pundits about overcoming European giants Bayern Munich and PSG. We heard Declan Rice reveal how Eberechi Eze can become truly frightening on the pitch with the right support. We broke down the key lessons from Arsenal's win, highlighting Ezes' X-Factor and the dynamic duo of Ben White and Bukayo Saka. And finally, Pep Guardiola dropped a bombshell admission, calling Arsenal the best team in Europe right now ahead of their Carabao Cup final clash. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this update. Subscribe to News Now for all your essential sports news, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.